Hey, what's going on out there? YouTube family, this is Samuel Leggett here representing TeamJVS. I am back here again for another series review. Now, just keep in mind, this is only a review, which is non-spoiler, as best I possibly can, on the first 3 episodes of this easily 10 out of 10 already series. And I'm talking about Arcane. This is taken from League of Legends. If you are a League of Legends fan, you will know some of these characters. I am a novice when it comes to League of Legends. I've played it before in the past, but I've never been so invested so quickly off of the first 10, not even first 5 or 10 minutes of a series like I am in this one. You have Vi, you have Powder. They are children of war, so to speak. And the very first opening act you see of them, a tragedy befalls them, and in their wake, you know, somebody comes to their aid in Vander takes it upon himself to go and help raise these young girls. But they are still stuck, not on the surface, but in the underground. Now, this is the synopsis, what it says. Set in a utopian pillover and opposed to the underground of Zun, the story follows the origins of 2 iconic League champion and the power that will tear them apart, which is freaking crazy. Because, yo, when you got an origin story like this, these first 3 episodes have to be tight. They've got to be amazing. And everything about every single character in this one is fascinating to me. But I would say off rip, the animation is near perfect. Like, I mean, you know how, like, when you first saw the movie Shrek, right? You're like, oh, man, it's really realistic. It looks really dope. And then Pixar just kind of raised the bar with some things they've done. But in this specifically, their mannerisms, their models, the freaking clothing that they're actually wearing, every single character is uniquely defined and refined to be their own. No model looks exactly the same. Every single model, every single character looks specifically different. And fundamentally, their story is even more intricately amazing. You got a character like Vi that, you know, she's an older sister. She's trying to protect her younger sister. And, you know, everybody looks behind her. But she's also got 2 other people that look under her, and they got a little squad. They're trying to take stuff. She looked over by Vander as well. But she is a very skilled fighter, but at the same exact time, fundamentally flawed because of what happened with the Enforcers and with her family. Then you have somebody like Powder, who is the opposite of that. She's the younger sister, and she can't really do that much. And whether she's very good at, you know, point and shoot, so to speak, or she's very good with technology, she is not the best physical fighter. She is not the best when it comes to acrobatics or getting places. And if you're a baby in the background, that's my son, Samuel. And yet, she is clearly defined after these first 3 episodes. Then you have somebody like Vander, who is the most mysterious character. You're like, who is this dude and what does he get? By the 3rd episode, and hear me when I say this, the 3rd episode is probably one of the best animated episodes of any series I've seen this year. It is amazing. Oh my gosh. Like the fighting, the stakes, the severity. This is the other thing about this series. This series is very rated R at times. Like there's gore, there's language. They hold absolutely nothing back. And I am all the way there for it because I don't feel like this is a kid's game filtered for a young audience. Like, no, it feels like a game that everybody plays that's giving me an origin story and a prowess of why these characters are the way they are. And it's just fascinating to see how it goes. Because again, like I said, the fighting is great, the action is great, the storyline is freaking amazing, and every single character is refined in such a way that I'm just excited to talk about it. Say hey, buddy. Say hey, Sammy. Say hey. Yeah. Good job, man. But I just really, truly love the first 3 episodes of this. I mean, I could praise it, but this is one of those ones that I could go and break down all the reasons why I like it, whether it is, you know, a character like Little Man, who's always looking around and skeeving, but he's got such a heart of gold. Or I could pinpoint like the facial mannerisms when a character is like literally upset emotionally or physically. and you see it, like whether it's their expression or like their eyes are bulging, or if there's like a scar on somebody, like it's so detailed. Or I could go being like the soundtrack and the score, the opening intro is an Imagine Dragons freaking song, bro. But the score and the actual tracks in this are so good. They don't feel out of left field. But then the world building, and that's the thing. This is the thing that I can say. That's why I said that you just need to watch it immediately. The world building and what's really happening, even if you're a League of Legends fan or not, it's gonna entice you. You gotta see the rest. And the fact that this is 9 episodes and this is only Act 1, meaning that I think on November the 13th, the next Act 2, which is the next 3 episodes, is gonna come. Bruh, like, did you hear that? I don't know what that was. You just don't want to miss this. It is amazing. Say, amazing, Sammy! It's so freaking good. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah. 10 out of 10. First 3 episodes, 10 out of 10. I'm going to be releasing my individual episode reviews for every single episode. You don't want to miss that. If you want more clear and defined realization on what I'm actually talking about, I give it to you in that one in spades with each character. Well, not with each character, but with each episode and where the characters are going. But I can tell you, this cliffhanger, episode 3, oh my gosh. Yo, I teared up. I didn't say this in my 3rd episode review, but I legit, there's a moment, man. I just wanted to help. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that review of the first 3 episodes of Arcane. I'll talk to you guys more very soon, and we have a couple of reviews coming up as well. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Say bye-bye, buddy. Say bye-bye. Bye, guys.